This video's not made for kids, you crazy bitch-ass bastard!
It seems today that all you see is bouncing locomotives and stuff on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Lucky there's the tales of the rails. You're lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us laugh and wail. It's the tales of the Northwestern Rails.
If you've ever been to the Brendam branch line, you'll know that all the engines are rather nice folks on that line. Well, almost everyone. Within the China clay pits are the twins, Bill and Ben. Two saddle tank engine twins whose main job is to deliver the China clay from their pits to Brendam docks. Now, what makes these twins troublesome is that they like to play tricks on other engines, even each other.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus! Not gonna get me this time, Ben. One of their favorite pranks, especially during this time of year, were Halloween pranks. Unfortunately, their ideas are starting to run dry.
I'm not falling for the ghost trucks trick anymore. You've done that last year.
One day, as the twins were collecting scrap and sending it to the Cronk Scrapyard, they were trying to brainstorm some new ideas.
We're running out of scary ideas. What we need is some new material.
While the twins got to pondering, Reg picked up a large piece of scrap, which happened to be a cab of an old harbor tug. As he tried to set it off to the side, his claw was starting to lose grip. The cab slipped out of the claw and landed right on top of the twins' cab. Ouch!
Oi, watch where you placed your scrap.
Oops. Diesel fingers.
What's so funny?
Sorry. With that large cab on top of your other cabs, you two twins look like you've been merged into one big engine.
A merged engine? Reg, you're a genius!
The twins uncoupled their trucks and started off with their new costume, leaving Reg a bit puzzled. Oh, a genius? Me? Well, that's a first. The twins puffed along the branch line, trying to scare as many engines as they could. While they were receiving some reactions, none of them seemed to be scared of the twins' appearance, but rather some were confused and others just laughed it off.
What in the world?
At the big station on the main line, Boko and Philip told James about their experience with this merged engine.
I just saw Bill and Ben with a large cab on top of them.
I saw them too. They looked as if they've been merged into one engine.
A couple of engines merged into one? You mean like a double Fairlie?
I mean, if that's what you're calling the merged engine, then yeah, I guess so.
We have a double Fairlie on the island who works at the Crovens Railway, formerly the Scarloey, named Mighty Mac. I used to co-work with him at the wharf. Well, there's also a chance they've never seen them before, and if that's the case, I've got a good idea for a scare.
Back at the clay pits, Bill and Ben were resting in their little shed, still wearing the tugboat cab and arguing on whether or not who should be facing outside their berth when the claypits manager walked up with another assignment for Bill and Ben. So Toppermat has asked me to tell you that you two are assigned to deliver some biocoal to the Crovens Railway. Oh, and keep the cab on top. Are we at this Crovens Gate Railway yet? It's got the similar name to Crovens Gate.
We're passing the steamworks now, so I say yes.
Duke and Mighty Mac were awaiting for their biocoal.
Ah, look, Mac, our biocoal's here.
When the twins arrived, they were in for quite a surprise. Ben? Look! There's a tiny merged engine!
There really is a merged engine. But I thought we made it up.
Well, that's a new reaction. Better than people thinking we run a Twitter account.
Oh, Mighty Mac. Yes, they do look like a merged engine. They are what's called a Fairlie engine. Fairlie? During their shock, from the distance, was James with a local stopping service, laughing his firebox out. He had seen everything, and couldn't wait to tell the others at Tibnett Sheds. Duke gave the Sodor Claypits twins a little lecture on the Fairlie engine. I must say, even if it was an indirection, I find your costume fairly crafty. Despite being laughed at by James, the twins had to admit, from the start, it was a fairly scary yet good costume. And some prank they pulled off. I mean, it's good to have a little laugh every once in a while, right?